Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Farmcast. Back again, another list we got. And today, since we're all big comic fans, we're going to be talking about our favorite comic book characters. There's a lot of different choices. Now, we aren't exactly comic book readers, but we are comic book
Absolutely
character
not.
consumers.
We, like many other people, consume most of our comic book characters through current means and mediums. New generation. We're
Movies.
a bunch of millennials. Maybe some consider us a little bit of Gen Z. But yeah.
I once bought a comic book of someone in my top who we'll get to.
Disgusting.
But I bought it for $1 because I'm like, whoa, comic books, this is going to be cool, right? And then I got it, and there's a reason it was $1. It's the middle of a storyline, and it's like a throwaway story. And I read it not knowing anything what's going on, and I just thought, wow, comics suck. And I never bought another one again.
This has always been kind of my thing with comics. It's like, especially, like, let's say you wanted, it's 2020. We want to start reading some comics. Okay, where? Like, where do you pick? I mean, there is so many intertwined stories at this point. I mean, where the hell do you even begin? I genuinely don't know. And every time I've had the itch, it's a little too much to handle.
Yeah, I think there is, and that's the problem. I mean, there's a reason the comic book world is dying. They just don't die because the movies, it's almost like them throwing money back at them for more stories almost at this point. I have no idea. Do you get physical? I think you get them mailed. I think you get them on your phone.
You can't still. I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah.
I know, because there's a couple, manga that I still keep up with, and I just read it on my phone, because it's not like I'm getting stuff mailed to me.
I love looking up just on Wikipedia the stories of, a comic book arc, and figuring out what it is, because, might not be the same, but it gets the idea across.
Wikipedia about comic books it's the best part. It's like reading Spark Notes as a kid for Red Badge of Courage, except this time it's now I get to read all about Flashpoint, and I get all the good bits.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do any of that shit. I just like to watch the movies. So.
All right. Well, perfect.
But that being said,
yeah. Perfect. Well, why don't you give us your list of top comic book expert Fenner?
Okay, I got you.
Comic book fanboy Fenner.
Yes, absolutely. My number one, I don't think this will really come to us. I don't think there will be any controversy about probably any of my, but specifically my number one, Spider-Man.
Very controversial.
How could you?
Specifically, the most recent portrayal of Spider-Man by Tom Holland. I'm not a big fan of the Tobey Maguire. I mean, I am a fan of it for, because I think it's hilarious.
Ironically.
Yes. Watching Tobey Maguire try to play a high school kid when he looked 35, was just, it was just a ridiculous thing to see,
Zach, thoughts?
Spoiler alert, we'll be talking about Spider-Man. I'm going to save my thoughts on Tobey Maguire specifically.
Okay.
I got a couple.
Okay. And then, who was the other guy in The Amazing Spider-Man? Andrew Garfield? Yeah. He just seemed too tall. I don't know. I didn't really have too much of an issue with the way he acted, but he just seemed too tall. Yeah, Spider-Man's supposed to be a small, wimpy kid, at least the way I see it. I don't read the comics, but that's how he seems like he should be portrayed. But
see, now we live in a society where
yes,
everybody wants to be big Tobey Maguire fans, or you want to be one of these new age millennial kids who love their little Tom Hollands. Us Chads over here are the big Andrew Garfield fans.
No.
And we say, Andrew didn't get a fair shake. Did you see Andrew Garfield in the social media? He's incredible. He gets so much disrespect for his portrayal of the Amazing Spider-Man. See, the other guys, they're just Spider-Man. Makes you think.
See, I agree. He didn't get a fair shake. He was too cool. You're right, Fenner. He was far too cool.
He was too cool.
He was a skater and like he was a punk kid. He was far too cool.
Yeah, he was.
It was too cool. Yeah, he needs
That's
to be a
like
nerd.
That's not who Spider-Man's supposed to be.
Yeah, and I don't buy that for a fucking second that that Andrew Garfield was this nerdy like getting Gwen Stacy by what's her name? I'm forgetting the actress name.
Oh shit.
Forgot her name. Emma Stone.
Yep.
Emma Stone. Emma Stone.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, didn't buy it for a fucking second. But Andrew Garfield is an amazing actor, and Emma Stone for that. They are the best of those movies.
I'm sorry, my Spider-Man is too hot for you guys. I'm sorry,
it's
you
true.
guys just can't handle it.
It's very.
I was gonna say he's just. I think he's just a little too sexy. You know what I mean?
Sure he's like a bully in it too.
Look, he got butts in the seats, specifically mine.
Oh yeah. I saw both those fuckers on opening day.
Actually, I'll be honest. Well, I saw both of them. I remember only one because I don't know if I told you guys this story about.
Was Jamie Foxx in one of them?
Yeah.
Second one.
Okay, that's the one I remember.
I had like a big headache before going, but I still wanted to go see the movie. So
must see Andrew Garfield.
I look. I needed it. So I wanted to take a couple Tylenol before I went, get rid of the headache. And I took Tylenol PMs by accident.
Oh, no.
So I made it about 5 minutes into that movie and just zonked through the entire thing. Wasted $10.
Oh my god. That's like
the last scene.
That's like what I did with Godzilla, except I didn't take any Tylenol PM. That movie was just boring as fuck. I slept through that all. I also saw one of the Hobbit movies. Slept through that too because that was boring as shit too.
I can't believe you even saw a Hobbit movie.
Yeah. I've never seen any of those movies. I've never seen any of the Lord of the Rings movies or anything. Are those comic book movies?
Yeah, Tolkien, my favorite comic book artist.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I went. I think I just wanted to see a movie and I was bored on like a Tuesday night.
Understandable.
Yeah. But yeah, the Tom Holland Spider-Man, I think he has like the best portrayal of the three Spider-Mans I've seen. And also, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, that's an honorable mention. Very good.
We'll talk.
Okay.
We'll talk.
Okay.
We'll talk.
Yeah, I was going to say, honorable mention. I mean, you could put that first.
Yeah.
I just want to get this thing out there. I think that's the best Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, I think it is
number one.
I think it is too. Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, next I have Thor. My top three are all Marvel, by the way.
Okay.
Thor, but more specifically, when I tried to go back and try to pinpoint the movie on which like Thor's character like shifted into what it is now.
Cool.
Yeah, like being cool, being funny, like. But I wrote down like Thor from Thor Ragnarok because that's probably my favorite comic book movie of all time.
Okay.
I think Chris Hemsworth in that movie, he's just like in his fucking bag. Like he does nothing wrong. I don't think there's anything that could be changed in that movie to make it a better movie. And like Thor or Chris Hemsworth and Mark Ruffalo's like chemistry is so fucking good. But like in like Thor, the first one, and Thor: The Dark World, like, Thor is just such a black hole of a character.
Yeah.
He sucks.
Yeah, which I think is kind of funny because I think that's how he's supposed to be.
I think so too.
Except it stinks.
You can tell, like, I think there wasn't like the most positive reaction to what was it, Dark World or whatever.
Yeah, because that movie sucked.
Yeah,
a lot of people call that the worst Marvel movie, and
I don't disagree.
I agree.
There's no way they didn't look at that reaction. It's like, all right, funny man, and he's like a perfect actor for it. So
yeah,
it makes sense. Ragnarok probably the most underrated Marvel movie.
I don't know if it's underrated. I think a lot of people love that movie.
Yeah, I think a lot of people love it too.
I honestly think it's my favorite not-Avengers movie from Marvel.
It makes a good case. It's top 3 if it's not up there at number 1.
I mean, I don't care.
Tessa Thompson's awesome as Valkyrie.
She's so good.
Yeah.
Oh man, great movie, and one of the best side characters. What's his name?
Cord.
No, Cord. Okay, well him too. I didn't even think
Cord's
I'm thinking about the. Hey, welcome to my planet. And it's what's his name?
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum's character.
What does he play?
The Grandmaster.
And I'm
The
just
Grandmaster. Yeah, the Grandmaster.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
Thor, I'm gonna need you to go over here. And,
Sparkles.
I'm Jeff Goldblum.
He is so fucking funny. They literally just let Jeff Goldblum be himself, and it was
Not
amazing.
acting, yeah.
Yeah, he's not acting one bit. It was so good. I loved it.
You gotta treat him like you treat Christopher Walken. Don't let him act. Just let him be himself.
Yep. Oh my god.
I just want to put this out there. I feel like I'm trying to like talk like a movie critic or something like that when I'm talking about this. I feel so goddamn awkward.
Really? I don't even think you're. No. Yeah, okay. If you think you're being like some,
a little bit
yeah. If you're being some like, if you think you're being some big like, wow. At least you aren't like the composition in the shot is pretty. Like you're not going there. This is pretty like good.
You think you might sound like
Yeah.
that until you listen to like a real quote unquote YouTube movie critic,
Yeah.
and my god, and then they just start whining about foreign films winning the best picture and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So you sound good, King. Keep it up.
Fuck,
I'll call
fuck
you
those
out if I
people, by
see
the way.
it.
Parasite's
Yeah.
a sick movie.
Yeah. I'll call you out if I see you going in that
Don't worry,
direction.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go after Fenner, and I'll give some more professional,
Some real.
critic
Okay.
takes. Yeah.
Okay. So, but my third top or favorite character or comic book movie character is Wolverine.
Oh. Okay.
I admittedly, for some reason, I don't know why. I know there are a couple X-Men movies like X-Men Apocalypse. I don't think First Class. I think First Class is generally looked at as a good movie, but there are a couple X-Men movies that are like
Terrible.
seem to be objectively seen as terrible movies. I just love them all. Like I have a very fun time watching all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, even if you think those movies are bad, I don't think he's ever been bad.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever been bad. I think he's like the perfect person to play Wolverine from like the original X-Men all the way up until Logan. Like he was just fucking perfect.
Okay. Yeah. You just gave me an idea. I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay. That's it. I just absolutely love Wolverine, and Hugh Jackman I think is the best person who could have ever played him.
I don't mind Wolverine, but I just want to be a contrarian. I don't like his suit. It's just big and yellow and dumb. I'll say it.
I like the comic book suit. They never used it.
I was going to say they
wish
never
they
used the
no
comic book
kidding.
suit.
I think
Yeah.
it's because it's literally because he looks like a gigantic banana.
I like
And
it.
probably wouldn't have played on the big screen.
Well,
The
it might
silver
play.
screen.
It might play with the younger generation. It might remind them of his favorite
Meme.
character. Yeah, meme characters, the Minions.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Be-doo,
I was
be-doo,
thinking-
be-doo.
I was thinking
Yeah,
about the
doobie doobie doo, and then a bunch of like fart noises, and he's just stabbing people with
Banana.
just right in the fucking gut.
yeah. I was thinking of the meme where it's I forgot what her name is, making out with Cyclops, and then Wolverine's just standing there. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
Jean
kinda
Grey.
new. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jean Grey. And then it's just Wolverine. It's the old comic book, or the animated TV show. It's pretty funny. Love that. But yeah, Wolverine's cool as hell, and Hugh Jackman is a perfect Wolverine. Marvel will have a Wolverine, and it won't be Hugh Jackman. If I had to give someone who I would love to see play Wolverine, Butcher from The Boys. We were just talking about Butcher from The Boys looks the part.
I think he'd be great. He looks exactly like him.
Yeah.
He does, yeah. Yeah, so my top three were Spider-Man, Tom Holland, Spider-Man, Thor, the cool Thor, and then Wolverine. As a honorable mention, another X-Men character, I really liked Michael Fassbender as Magneto.
Yeah, that's actually great. Magneto might be. That's a great.
Yeah.
Great character.
I don't know who the old fuck is who plays the old one. He's just not as good
Ian
as
McKellen or
Ian-
the other
sure,
one.
yeah.
Whichever the other
Yeah.
one is. Those two old guys.
Yeah.
you're gonna get someone way different. You're gonna get some disappointing casting if Wolverine ever comes back. It's gonna be like Gerard Butler or something.
Oh, yeah.
Big actor, put him in.
Oh, that would suck.
All right, so I'm gonna give my top 3 comic book characters. Number 1 was easy. Surprised this didn't get taken. It's Garfield. Garfield, great comic book character. Easily my number 1. I sat in middle school just reading Garfield comics out of those like compilation books I'd check out from the library. I'd always do that instead of actually paying attention in class. He's funny, very orange, and he makes the best jokes. I don't know if I mentioned that he's funny.
He's a cat.
He's a cat, and so I don't know if you guys know this, but he really likes lasagna, and what he doesn't like are Mondays.
Oh shit!
That's pretty good.
He's got some good
masterpiece that Jim Davis has let before us.
Okay.
I love Garfield, man. He is he's as you said, and I don't think we can hammer this home enough. He's funny.
He makes the best movies too. I think the Garfield cinematic universe can go toe to toe with Marvel's, especially DC's easily.
Am I just now thinking of this? Did the guy from Ghostbusters voice
Bill Murray? Yeah, Bill Murray plays Garfield, so he's going to be really funny. And that is easily the low moment of Bill Murray's career.
Bill Murray, how much credited actor playing Garfield?
How big was the bag?
It had to be huge.
It had to be huge, yeah.
I think that movie made money, like a lot of money.
So much.
Oh.
And Garfield looks horrifying. He looks
so bad.
Horrible.
Oh,
They didn't capture it. I really love the like what Garfield looked like originally before he had the big eyes.
I don't know
like
if I really
what
do.
Garfield I don't know if you're by your computers or not. Hopefully you are. But if you go on Google, look
Never
up
heard
the
of him.
original Garfield, and then specifically look up Garfield smoking John's cigar. It is. Yeah, it is the ugliest blob of a cat, and then it just says Garfield. And he's just ripping up the pipe.
That is, I love it. It went from his love of cigars to lasagna.
It had to get a little more PG if it was going to be on every Sunday morning comic throughout the 90s, I suppose.
Oh.
But, yeah, Garfield's love of tobacco, something that didn't stand the test of time, unfortunately. But
Garfield and Joe Camel, my favorite comic book characters.
His hate for Mondays.
That's something I can relate to.
Yeah, I also hate
Mondays. That's the funniest thing. He's a cat.
Yep.
That I just always find relatable, and that's why he is definitively the #1 comic book character of all time.
Okay, yeah.
Followed shortly by my number 2, which is Batman. He's no Garfield, but Batman's pretty good. I'll say it.
It's close. It's close.
Close.
Their villains stack up. Garfield's got
True.
John, Odie, the dog.
Odie's the big one. The other cat, Mermal. I don't know if you got it.
Yep.
Big antagonists go toe to toe with the Riddler.
The Joker, baby.
Yeah, the Joker.
I'm the Joker, baby.
But for real, I just fucking love Batman.
Yeah.
I love all of his interpretations. There, you got your future Batman, your animated Batmans, all your on screen. It's hard to fuck up Batman, and he just gets done right every single time. And I love it. I'm such a big sucker for it.
The new Batman trailer, teaser, whatever the hell it is, looks fucking sick too.
Looks amazing.
Yeah.
And I've been saying it for years. The Riddler is cool. That's a villain that's aged so well because Riddler bad guy things are perfect in 2020. He's the real kind of him and the Joker have aged very well and adapted.
Jim Carrey sucked as the Riddler.
I don't even count that as the Riddler. That's Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey sucked.
That whole
Carrey
movie
was
doesn't
awful.
count.
Yeah, I don't count those movies after the second 90s Batman.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was Mr. Freeze. Come on.
That's
one cool.
What was
That's
that?
Sick.
The one actor from Men in Black was Two-Face.
Oh, brother.
Harvey Lee Jones? I don't know. Is that it? That might be it.
Harvey Lee Oswald. That's who you're thinking.
That's not it.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones. That's it. God damn.
Stay cool.
Yeah.
Please.
George Clooney, the best adaptation of Batman.
Yeah, that's right. It was fucking George
Clooney. What a fucking weird movie. I want to go back and watch that because that's a movie that's so bad that it's amazing.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of ironic enjoyment. But, like, that one aside, Batman just slaps. And there's so many good, awesome side stories about, like, you know, the Batman, the one who decided to, like, actually kill, and all these other ones or whatever. I just think they're all so interesting.
Yup.
So, yeah, Batman, easy. My number 3, I won't beat a dead horse, but, Goku, I'm counting him as a comic book character. Manga, comic book, tomato. It's just Japanese comic books. That's all it is. I talked about Dragon Ball Z a bunch. I'm not going to get into it again, but I'm putting Goku. Just, he'll represent all the other manga characters I didn't put on here.
Like Piccolo?
Yeah, or
One
just from
Punch
other
Man.
series. Yeah, One Punch Man actually started as a webcomic. Fun fact. So, even more legit comic. Could have done that.
What about
Mob
Naruto?
Psycho, same difference. Naruto was that's shonen manga. That counts.
Yep.
It's all the same. Any anime pretty much starts from a manga. For almost all of them. So, yeah.
Slender Man. That was a fanfic once.
Copy pastas.
Okay, yeah.
Scary pasta, whatever, the creepy pasta.
I think creepy pasta.
Yeah. I used to read those so much as a kid. I was a fucking idiot.
Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah, that was a manga.
Yep.
Portrayed by Victoria Grayson?
No. No, keep going.
Brother.
Keep going.
Oh, brother.
Keep going.
Look, I'll just say this. Full Metal Alchemist has had several animated and live adaptations. Netflix
Shout out Victoria Grayson.
No.
Netflix did a version. I'm not even kidding. They tried to make a Netflix of Full Metal Alchemist, and it was mega ass.
Oh.
Don't watch it. Yeah. No,
I think I've seen that.
No, that's the thing Netflix is like doing, where they're just taking anime and now they're just making live series versions of it. And
what about the scary?
Note?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Also, the best casting of all time, having Willem Dafoe play the demon, because my God, they look exactly alike.
Oh.
I
thought that was really bad.
Oh, the movie's terrible.
Oh, okay.
But that one casting, just because literally they look identical. I mean, it is absurd. Yeah. Ryuk, that's his name. But, yeah. So, top 3 comic book characters. Batman, Goku, and Garfield.
Wow. What a list. What a roller coaster that was.
I'm trying to think of some more of those, like, old-timey Saturday morning cartoons that you could have put on there. Archie, could have put Archie on there, everybody's favorite.
I don't think I can name one.
I never once read a comic like in the newspaper.
What about the kid who pisses on things that people love putting on the back of their truck?
Yeah, Calvin and I used to read Calvin and Hobbes. I read a shit ton of Calvin and Hobbes as a kid.
From what I hear, he hates Ford and Chevy.
And the Bears.
Oh no, come on.
Yeah, if you don't have a like a logo decal of Calvin pissing on you, I don't think you've made it.
It's true. Yeah.
I'm gonna get one of like Calvin pissing on Tesla.
We should custom make one of Calvin pissing on the Farmcast.
Oh, finally.
That.
That's how we know.
Oh my God. All right, my top 3. We're gonna start at number 3 and move our way up, because the top 2 are on a tier of their own. But starting at number 3, complete recency biased, Thanos. Thanos is cool as fuck. Thanos, he's a man on a mission. What I love about Thanos, specifically, I guess, like Infinity War Thanos, he's a man with morals.
Normie.
Yeah. He's a man with morals. Thanos isn't really that wrong, if you think about it. He wants what's best for the world. He wants
what's best for half the world.
Yes, his head is in the right, or his heart at least is in the right spot, because he thinks that that is the only way to survive, because from his past experiences, that civilization will die out. I love it. So he goes out on his own mission to make everyone else happy, and the Avengers are like, no, you can't do that. And arguably, he did kill half of humanity, half of living things. But as Thanos would say, it's the price of salvation. So Thanos is cool as shit, and he's scary. Thanos, is there anything more? What a great scene that is only rivaled by Darth Vader in A New Hope, with that early scene of him beating the shit out of Hulk and ripping out Loki's esophagus. How cool.
Oh, yeah.
It sets the tone.
It sets the tone. So Thanos, also the Infinity Gauntlet is just cool. Like, you can do practically anything with it. So
Thanos' like little minions too are like really good villains, I guess.
Yeah. So Thanos, number 3. Moving on to two that I've already been brought up, but my number 2, and it's tough for which one I was going to put at number 1 and 2. Number 2, I've got Batman. Kyle nailed it. Every single adaptation of Batman is fucking amazing. Whether it's live action, whether it's animated, whether it's a video game, whatever it is, Batman is cool as fuck. And all of his stories, his villains are amazing. I do have 1A, 1B, 1A being Batman, 1B being Joker, but you can't have one without the other. So I didn't even know, like, it's just like that's all Batman. Yeah, his stories are incredible, and I don't know what else is there to say.
Yeah, not much. No. Batman is sick. I didn't say much about Batman when Kyle was, but Batman's cool.
Yeah,
we'll say it. We'll say what nobody's.
I just like
afraid to say.
The fact that he doesn't kill people. He just beats the living shit out of them with his fists. Like, that's just cool.
It's also like he's like the one comic book character in DC that's like recognized. It's like if literally anybody could beat Superman, it's just the guy who doesn't have any powers.
Yeah,
I always love that.
That is the coolest thing, where it's like if you give Batman time, if he brings the fight to you, he can go toe to toe with anyone. Other way around, he probably gets his ass kicked. But if he's bringing it to you, he will always have some fight. It's cool.
There was a thing on Twitter a while ago. Kyle, I know you would probably remember this even more so than me, because I think you brought it up to me. People just like ripping Bruce Wayne apart for just being like a millionaire.
Oh yeah, he's the only one. He's the only one who loses his powers from being audited.
Yeah, I'm audited by the IRS.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or Batman when he sees me taking candy from the gas station, just paralyzed and in the hospital.
Batman when he catches me jaywalking.
Yeah. Just slumped over.
Oh god.
Oh, he's ruthless.
Batman's
good memes.
Great. I think my favorite adaptations of Joker are the YouTubers. They're my personal favorites, especially the ones with like 1,000 views each doing their own Joker impressions. Always a good time. That's a rabbit hole. You better have some time on your hands if you're gonna go down it of just like Joker impressions.
It will fuck up your feed.
It is absurd watching just literally. I mean, there's hundreds of them just clicking at neckbeard after neckbeard of doing their own damaged.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Do you guys remember Shoe Nice?
Yeah.
The YouTube channel Shoe Nice, where the guy just would eat or drink whatever the fuck.
Shoe Nice here.
Dude, that guy.
It's bad.
He has a video where he is cosplaying as the Joker, and it is the scariest thing I've ever seen.
He also has one where he's Marge Simpson. So, yeah, it's bad. Oh, yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Shoe Nice.
Yeah, great guy.
Shout out Shoe Nice.
But yeah, Batman and the Joker. Very cool. Very cool characters. Memes aside with the Joker. Amazing character.
The Joker, baby.
brings me to my number one, my favorite. It was so close, but at the end of the day, I can think about if I were Spider-Man. There's no world where I'm Batman. There's a world where I'm bit with a spider and I become Spider-Man. Batman's unachievable. Yeah. Given the universes, there's a world. Spider-Man's my number one. You can't be
Batman. You didn't have a big inheritance from
literally
your parents dying. Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
Batman has it good.
Yeah, he's got it easy. He's the top 1%.
Imagine.
Oh, imagine what a Bernie Sanders presidency would do to Batman.
Oh no. Batman when he has to pay the taxes for universal health care. No!
yeah. He's paying for the people he's beating their ass. But
instead of the Batmobile, he pulls up in a Ford Fusion.
He'd have to.
But yeah, Spider-Man. He was the first superhero who I loved as a kid, specifically the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. Oh, were they just amazing.
Strap in, kids.
They were so great growing up with. They were some of my favorite movies. You know, I'll make fun of what you guys like as kids. Kirby sucks, Kyle. Get him out of here. Oh, sleep.
Don't you even start.
Sleep, yeah. I grew up with Spider-Man, and I fucking loved I don't think Tobey Maguire's the best Spider-Man, by far.
Those fighting words.
But those movies, Sam Raimi should get more love than Tobey Maguire gets. Sam Raimi brought those movies to life, specifically Spider-Man 2. That's my favorite one. With Doc Ock. Oh my god. He's the only Marvel character who has the villains to go toe-to-toe with Batman. Which makes Spider-Man cool as hell. So I love the Tobey Maguire. I even love Spider-Man 3, even though people hate it. I like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movies.
Hell yeah, you do.
I think the first one's pretty good, and I think the second one's terrible, but I think there's good. It's fun to watch. Jamie Electro, Jamie Foxx as Electro is
Carmen Electra.
Yeah, but yeah, he was not very good, and I don't blame him at all. It's the people who made the eels electrocute his teeth together. That wasn't very cool.
That was a wild casting. It's just a weird.
That movie was fucking weird.
Memes aside, that whole movie was so fucking weird, dude.
Giamatti, I forgot what his name is, as the Rhino. Yeah, that was such a fucking weird movie. But enjoyable, say the least, because it's Spider-Man. And then Tom Holland, I do think he is the best version of Spider-Man. Live action, at least. Kills it. I mean, what else can I say? When he's in Infinity War and he's like, Mr. Stark. Oh, did that hit? Oh, I don't want to go. Oh, so good. And
what he had a line when he first meets Doctor Strange. He's like, Doctor Strange is like, who is your master? And he's just like, what am I supposed to say? Jesus? When the first time I heard that, I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's Star-Lord.
Oh, that's Star-Lord?
Yeah. Spider-Man's to Doctor Strange's. He's like, hi, I'm Spider-Man. Then Doctor Strange's like, hi, I'm Doctor Strange. He's like, oh, we're using our... Or no, he's like, I'm Peter Parker. We're using our made-up names. That was his funny.
Okay, Star-Lord, my favorite character.
Star-Lord is an honorable mention, because that one is great. Who do you obey? What am I supposed to say? Jesus? That line is great. But the video game also of Spider-Man, amazing. And the Miles Morales Into the Spider-Verse is the best. Into the Spider-Verse is the greatest Spider-Man movie I think we'll ever get. I don't think you can beat that. I literally think that movie's perfect. It's one of my favorite movies of all fucking time. And I don't think... It's weird, because that's not... Like, they nailed Peter Parker's Spider-Man. It's not even his movie. It's Miles Morales's. I just... That movie's unbelievable. And they nail Spider-Man in every way.
Spider-Man, so let's be honest.
Pig Spider-Man and Nick Cage Spider-Man. God, did they nail that fucking movie?
Yeah, God. That was an awesome movie.
I can't wait for the second one.
What about Diva Spider-Man?
Diva Spider-Man.
Diva Spider-Man was sick.
The whole
girl.
I think we're gonna get a live action Spider-Verse movie.
I don't want one.
I do.
I don't think it would work.
Bring in Andrew Garfield to bring in Tobey Maguire.
Oh no.
Yes. Oh, come on. Does that not sound cool? What sounds bad about that?
Because that sounds really stupid.
What's stupid about that? You already have
It
the
would
Spider-Man's
just be rehashing. Like, I don't really know what there is to gain, and it would just feel such like a watered down. Like, it'd be funny, I guess. Like,
It wouldn't be.
I
It
don't
would
think
be
it'd
pretty
like,
cool.
legitimately good.
You want to give Andrew Garfield another shake?
I want to give Andrew Garfield the only shake.
Yeah, and I think that I think you guys are writing it off. And when it happens, I will bookmark this episode, and I will be like, no, yeah, it was really cool. It was a great idea.
I just want an animated one, like another like. I know that we just won't get a whole bunch of those because obviously, look at that movie. They're time consuming and expensive as shit to make, but man, I just want another because that like I can't think of another movie that has such charming animation and it's just everything about it just makes you smile.
I hope it
Great
fixes
soundtrack, too.
like animation shit because they literally trademarked that animation style, which I didn't even know was possible.
I didn't know that was a thing either.
But good, because otherwise Illumination is going to run the fucking market with their boring animated movies. Animated movies can be amazing. I don't have to preach too much to Kyle about the anime, but they can be fucking amazing. They just need more money tossed their way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's my top 3, starting with Thanos, Batman, and Spider-Man.
Strong.
No.
Now.
Wow, thanks
Banner.
for that, Kyle.
Yeah, no problem. Let's dig deep. Who are the shittiest?
Okay. So outside of my first one, number 2 and 3, you can switch order. But I think my least favorite comic book character of all time is Vision.
Preach.
Vision sucks. Do I
Okay.
need to say more? I have one reason written down.
He's blind.
Sure.
No.
Yeah. No, that's not the reason I had written down.
Oh, okay.
Just the fact that he's like in the first ever AI like artificial intelligence thing, and what is his one trait that he has? He's like the biggest fucking simp of all time for fucking Wanda. Are you kidding me?
I was thinking of the wrong hero at first. I thought you were talking about Cyclops.
Cyclops sucks too.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that
It
dude
stinks too.
But Vision stinks.
I thought you thought it was Daredevil. When you were like, you
I
can't
like
see.
Daredevil. No,
We'll get to
Daredevil's
Daredevil.
in my top 3. I like Daredevil.
Okay.
Oh, but Vision does stink. Fun fact about him though, that'll make you just kind of disappointed. The original casting for Vision,
Like watching Vision.
yeah, the original
Oh, man.
casting
What a
for
bore.
Vision was supposed to be Vin Diesel. He was originally lined up to be Vision.
Bullshit.
Look it up.
There's
He
no
was
way.
the original. Yeah, look it up.
Was Vision supposed to be some sort of fucking badass motherfucker?
I don't know what was supposed to happen, but Vin Diesel was originally.
Vision does for his country.
He even he like changed his profile picture to Vision for a while. This was back in like 2013, I think. But like, yeah, he was supposed to be Vision, but then he took the turned into Groot. So yeah,
Okay.
What
Vin
a
Diesel.
miscast.
What a
He would have
miscast.
been a great Vision. I would have
Imagine
loved
that.
to see him in the exact same role where he literally does absolutely nothing interesting, simps hard as hell, and then just gets one-shotted by Thanos. I mean, what a useless
Oh
contribution.
my god.
What did he bring to the table besides sucking ass on the silver screen? I mean, what a disappointment and what a waste of my time, ears, and eyes.
He killed Ultron.
He killed Ultron. That's the shittiest Marvel
That's
movie,
only
too.
that's the
One of
only
them.
that's the only argument I had. He picked up Thor's
Killed
hammer.
Ultron in the most inconsequential Marvel movie, and it was an Avengers movie.
He picked up Thor's hammer.
He did.
And-
He
don't know.
did. He
I'm
was
just-
worthy.
I'm just saying
He's
some cool-
worthy,
yeah,
Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh, he really proved it.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
So
What?
yeah, Vision stinks.
Yeah, more Vision slander here. I'm very down for that. And you know what? While you're at it, more Cyclops slander too.
Yeah,
Cyclops does deserve
Cyclops
some.
is terrible. So number 2 on my my bottom list here, Daredevil.
Oh, come on! Oh, come on!
Okay, I'm here. I'm here for it.
You know what?
I'm here for it.
So, admittedly, I don't have many great like Daredevil. There was like a movie in the earlier mid 2000s.
That movie sucks.
Yeah,
With
that's
Ben
the only
Affleck.
Daredevil content I've ever consumed. I watched it when I was like 10. The only scene I remember is like he's like going after people in the subway or something, and he's like seeing with his ears, and that concept didn't make sense in my head. I couldn't wrap my little pea brain around it. And the entire movie just didn't make sense to me, and I've never wanted to go back, and I've hated him ever since.
So because you're a small baby boy whose brain can't physically comprehend the raw Chad energy coming from Daredevil, way cooler than Batman, by the way, you can't handle it.
Put him on your top, then. Put him on your top, Pate.
Who's an honor? Who am I going to kick off? Garfield? Fat fucking champ? Yeah. Nah, I'll not take this Matthew Murdock disrespect. Absolutely not. Daredevil, cool-ass superhero. I love his mini-series.
What, do you like fucking Green Arrow, too?
Oh, buddy, we're going to get to Green Arrow. Daredevil, he'd beat the shit out of Kingpin, who it took like 5 Spider-Mans to beat. I mean, super
Maybe
cool.
that's an indictment on Spider-Man.
You want to know how you beat Daredevil?
Hey, Spider-Man didn't make my top 3.
That's how you beat Daredevil. What you gonna do now? Kingpin just needs to let out one big clap by his ears.
Hey, listen, Daredevil can fight in any climate. He in that terrible movie that Fenner's talking about at the end of it. I think he uses like the rain to hear Kingpin's footsteps. And
That is
so
pretty
he takes
cool.
him out. He's versatile.
That's not very cool.
You're not very cool.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. We got that settled away.
Ah!
Oh my god.
My favorite superhero would be your favorite superhero, idiot.
Hey, I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna argue here, Pate.
Nobody's kicking Garfield's ass.
So I'm sending you guys a picture real quick.
Oh,
So
brother.
my
brother.
the last on my list is
Tubular.
all the turtles from the show The Next Mutation. If you guys haven't seen this show, it aired I think in 1997, 1990 on Fox. Just go ahead and Google The New Mutation. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja. The characters are absolutely horrifying.
I gotta look at this.
I was 4 or 5 years old watching this. I mean, what am I looking at?
I'm gonna be honest. You could have just said the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I haven't seen much TNMT since 1999. So,
Well, I haven't either. But they still stink.
yeah.
They're led by a
You
rat.
guys just look. You guys aren't radical enough to understand. Cowabunga. So there's first of all there's that. Yeah. So you can.
I'm not a big art guy either, so I don't understand the characters' names.
Yeah, it takes a high IQ to understand Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
They eat pizza. That's sick.
They do.
They're
skateboarders, right?
What?
Are they skateboarders?
I don't think they're skateboarders.
There's no way they didn't at one point skateboard.
Okay, yeah.
They were skateboarding.
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna say, there's no way I'm making that. But can you name one good thing about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
They're hot.
They are hot.
I will refer to you back to that picture.
Yep.
What's the guy with the purple bandana doing?
Looking cooler than you.
What's he got
Hey,
going on
be
down
careful
there?
about Michelangelo. Raphael.
Totally Donatello, bro.
Yeah.
Also, why
Donatello,
are they all named
Michelangelo,
after artists?
Leonardo, and who else? Fuck, I'm missing one.
Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, and
Donatello.
Oh, Donatello.
Nope, you said that one.
No, I said Leonardo, Michelangelo.
Donatello.
No, I just said it.
You said Donatello, bro.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldinho.
Raphael.
I said that first time.
Yeah, he had all of them.
Oh, did you? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I
Then I forgot
apologize.
him.
Yeah, he knows his turtles.
Imagine not knowing the turtles. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say. I would just recommend for all those listening at home, look up the new mutation. It should be one of the first couple pictures that show up that show their character models. Horrifying for a young boy to see. But yeah, so my bottom three were Vision, Daredevil, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's strong.
Can see it. We'll get to my bottom three. As I alluded just before, Green Arrow might be the shittiest hero of all time. I mean, what a worthless hero. If you guys were listening to some of the previous episodes, you guys know I'm not a fan of the show Arrow or any CW show for that matter. But specifically Green Arrow, what a useless, boring Batman ripoff of a superhero.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guess what? He was also part of a super rich family. Poor Green Arrow. He got left on an island once. Like, oh my god. Blow me. Also, his name is Green Arrow, and I'll just throw this out there. If your superpower is archery, go to hell.
Oh, okay. Yep. I agree.
Name one cool archer.
Archer.
Hawkeye.
Nope.
How can you say Hawkeye? I kind of like Hawkeye.
Stinks.
I don't know. I kind of like
Hawkeye
Hawkeye.
stinks
He's
too.
the worst Avenger who's not Vision. So.
I mean, I
Him
didn't see
and Widow, him and Black Widow are very similar to me because Black Widow and Hawkeye were actually super close to making my bottom three. Because what the hell is their superhero? They're just people.
Yeah, true. They're not nearly as powerful as Garfield.
Yeah. These are comic book characters.
But they're just like superheroes.
Yeah.
Green Arrow sucks though.
Green Arrow stinks. I'm sure there's some world where they adapt him better and make him cool. Some world. They could give him a Thor treatment. That's what he maybe needs.
Is he like Marvel or DC or none of those?
He's DC.
He's DC? Okay.
Don't give him no. What was that one fighting game that they came out with DC a couple of years ago?
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. The one where Superman's evil.
Yeah.
Injustice. Gods Among Us.
So in Injustice, he was in that game, and he just had this like gnarly beard, and he was like a wisecracking jokester.
That's like what he's supposed to be, though.
Fuck up. Yeah, except he's not funny. So that's
Okay.
problem number one.
Okay.
I don't want to see an adaptation where they try to make him funny. I never want to see him on the silver screen or any screen ever again. Get that trash away.
Hey, there's a reason that man has never made it to the big screen. He keeps it on the small screen.
Ay. You better stay there. You better get off there.
Yeah.
He's gonna get a YouTube Red original series next. That's about the best he can do.
Oh.
Trash.
Yeah.
Next one. Punisher.
Oh,
Punisher is a bottom three hero, mostly because I hate the weird power fetish that Punisher has given all these like radical or the gun toting conservatives who think that you gotta protect what you love with lead. Those kind of guys.
Yo.
Oh, Punisher stinks. You know how many I've seen so many Punisher tattoos. I'm not even kidding. This isn't just a thing I've seen on the internet. I have legitimately seen in person several Punisher tattoos. So many. There's this guy who drives around Falls, and he has this Punisher logo on his spare tire.
Oh.
And his license plate says Punisher. I mean, these guys are losers. I don't even give a shit about the real Punisher. He can be a fine hero, even though he's just a dude who kills people.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Punisher's worthy of this list because he's turned into more of like this symbol, and it's really weird. Like, it's not even about the character. It's really weird.
I just see that Punisher logo of the skull, and immediately my first instinct is A, to laugh, and then B, to give one of those, hell yeah, brothers. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Punisher. Also, his name is the Punisher. Could it be more on the head? It's not subtle like Batman.
True. True.
Very subtle.
I'm back.
Welcome
Let's
back.
go.
Yep, I'm back.
All right.
Okay.
So, yeah, you got the most of that. You got the gist of what I was getting at for my Punisher hate.
Yep.
And then my last one is Robin. I just kind of fucking hate Robin. I love Batman. Robin is so lame. He has just a big stick, cool weapon, dude. Awesome. He has arguably the lamest suit in all of any superheroes. It's just a big red suit, which contradicts the whole thing Batman's going for of like stealth and night. No, let me have a vibrant red suit with a big R because Robin wasn't on the head enough. And the only time he ever becomes cool is when Batman dies and becomes Nightwing. So,
you know what my favorite portrayal of Robin is when you have the thought that Joseph Gordon-Levitt is gonna play Robin, and then that just never happens.
Also, he doesn't turn in. Nightwing is Dick Grayson, or it's the other way around. They're different people. Nightwing is not Robin. They're different.
Robin turns into somebody after
he turns
Batman.
into the Red Hood.
The Red Hood? Okay.
Yeah, after he gets beat the shit out of, he gets whooped by the Joker. Yeah.
He gets killed by the Joker in other adaptations, too. Like,
yeah.
In The Killing Joke, I think he gets killed by the Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, it's
Robin
super.
Sucks.
There's a Red Hood animated movie that is amazing. It used to be on Netflix, but they took down all their good Batman animated movies. But
they did?
Yeah, they used to have all of them. Batman Year One was so good. There's so many. But I agree. I would rather have. I think Nightwing's a lot cooler. Nightwing is. I would rather see a Nightwing adaptation than a Robin. I don't
want to see Robin in anything anymore. Also, for that matter, I just want to get this out there while I can. Teen Titans was never a good show.
Never watched it.
Yeah, I didn't really watch it.
I didn't get the hype. I mean, I understood why people watched it for Raven, but that's another thing. But that's you want to talk about childhood crushes, buddy boy. But yeah, Robin was like the main character of that show. What a lose.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that's his whole thing. Every adaptation, nerd. Unlike me, so I can't relate.
Yep, that's fair.
Why do I want to watch him? Garbage, trash. Get him out of here. He is in the Shadow Realm along with Punisher and Green Arrow.
Okay, fair enough. I am very happy that none of my bottoms were brought up. I was afraid for a while that Kyle and I would have one. Green Arrow is very close.
Yes,
he's the honorable mention.
Thought you might have him.
But we're going to start it off with a bang. Deadpool. I'm done with Deadpool. I'm fucking done with Deadpool. For the same reason.
Close.
For the same reason you have the Punisher on yours. Deadpool has become this trashy symbol of like, whoa, he's funny. Funny men say funny things. The movies are not. The movies are funny. Deadpool 2 is a funny movie because of Ryan Reynolds and I forgot his name. The guy who plays Thanos playing Cable.
Josh Brolin.
For Josh Brolin. Yep.
I thought you were about to say that he will not be named the bartender of that because he can go right to hell.
I forgot he's in there. He stinks too, and actually he adds to this and
he's a rapist.
Yep. Deadpool is not funny. Except if it's Ryan Reynolds playing him. He's the one exception because Ryan Reynolds is funny and likable. But this
was he funny in X-Men?
Green Lantern?
Is he an X-Men?
No, he is in Green Lantern.
No, Ryan Reynolds, his first.
He was Deadpool. Yeah,
Deadpool,
that's right.
Where his mouth was like sewn shut, dude. It
Yeah.
was so weird.
I forgot about that actually. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Funny in there too.
His mouth was sewn shut.
It was literally shown so.
It was sewn shut.
That's why
He
people
was like-
say it's one of the worst adaptations ever because the merc with a mouth, as they call him, had his mouth sewn shut.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like taking Thor and saying he's
supposed
not
to be
a
like
god.
a weapon,
Yeah.
you know, like just
No,
a killing
Yeah.
Trying to make him,
machine.
like a serious character.
Yeah, they were trying to make him,
he
like,
was like the
serious.
villain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What X-Men movie was that? It wasn't
It's Wolverine
that's
Origins.
Wolverine Origins. Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally like having making a Thor movie, except he's not a god of thunder. He's just a guy who really likes thunder and has made like a thunder gun.
He's a
I don't know.
meteorologist.
Yeah. It is, yeah. But maybe it was for the better because the culture around Deadpool is terrible. Very similar to the culture around Punisher, where it's just garbage, dude. And actually adding to this, when I saw Ant-Man in theaters in 2015, I think it was actually 2014, I don't know, one of those years, some funny guy who loves Deadpool was in the theaters, in the back of the theaters. He thought he was funnier than the movie, and then when they were like, they made a joke about you need to get Captain America or something, the chuckleheads in the back, get Deadpool, where's Deadpool? Real funny. So yeah. Fuck Deadpool for that, for ruining Ant-Man for me the first time I saw it. Fuck him.
I just don't think like I'm just so done with like fourth wall breaking humor. Like it, unless it's like really well done.
Yeah.
Like, just get it out of here because usually it's just like lowest common denominator. Like, hey, pirate audience, hey, all right, we're in this together, right?
You guys like fart jokes because that's essentially what they are.
Sex.
Yeah, but moving on to I might have to elaborate with who this is. Do you guys know who? And Kyle might. I don't think Fenner will. Do you guys know who the elongated man is?
Elastigirl?
No. He's in The Flash. The elongated man is it's exactly what it sounds like. He can stretch. He's stretchy, you know, like
Elastigirl.
yeah. And he is he's what makes The Flash so bad at times. Most times. It's terrible. He's like Deadpool except with no fourth wall breaking. He's just an asshole. Not cool powers. Stretchy powers might be some of the worst powers, unless you're Elastigirl, that you can have.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And also the guy who plays Elongated Man, I'm pretty sure he's going to jail very soon. He played it in Flash.
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was in The Flash. The guy who played him, I'm pretty sure, is going to jail very soon for assaulting women. So, Elongated Man, bottom 3 hero, not very cool. Also, the name Elongated Man. Come on.
Could not relate.
Yeah, just look up Elongated Man, The Flash. Not a cool hero. Very easily bottom 3.
Yeah, this makes sense that he was a character made in the 60s. That sounds about right.
Oh, but speaking of heroes made in the 60s, number 1, the worst, the bottom of the bottom. It's a little bit of a hot take, but it's Superman. Does anyone really know what's cool about Superman? Is it that he can do everything? A rock kills him.
Overdone. What?
A rock kills him.
I feel
Superman's
like-
not cool.
I don't know. He's fine.
That's the
feel
thing.
like
He's Wonder Bread. He's the Wonder Bread of Superman.
The best.
Superman.
This is very telling. The best thing about Superman, the best thing to ever come from Superman, is the song "Kryptonite" by Three Doors Down.
Oh no.
I'm not saying that's a great song.
Kryptonite. I think you're onto something. here. Yeah. Superman just isn't interesting. There isn't a world you can make him interesting. Maybe
No,
I
like-
disagree.
okay.
I like those portrayals where it is like the Superman kind of like gone rogue or whatever.
I do like
when
those.
He does abandon his idea. Like I like that kind of shit. There are good Superman stories.
The only way we can make him is interesting if we make him evil, because he's so overpowered. How are you going to beat him?
but like that kind of goes with a lot of like comic book heroes where it's like the best way to make them interesting is to challenge like their core whatevers.
Like who else?
Like Joker trying to get Batman to kill.
Oh, I thought you meant more of just turning them evil.
No. I like the whole just like trying to make the hero like go against their like Murtaugh, like whatever. If you want to do like old Superman, like when he was originally done,
Saving the children from the fire.
with the American spirit.
Yeah.
That guy stinks.
Yeah, maybe, and maybe I just haven't, seen it enough. I think Henry Cavill is a good actor, and I think he can be good at Superman. It's just you've got Zack Snyder. He's coming back now, because everyone's coming back now. But yeah, honestly, you want to make Superman cool, make Michael B. Jordan Superman. Those rumors were sick. Make him Superman.
He'd be a cool Superman.
He would. Far cooler than Superman in general. I don't know. Like, Lex Luthor's his biggest villain? The Office Man? Jeff Bezos?
He literally is Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I do like the story, the potential there of, like, him turning the public against Superman. That's interesting. But it's never just about Superman. He's the perfect person. It's never really him changing. I don't know. He's boring and he's overpowered.
I think that's the thing that kind of kills Superman for me is that, like, I breathe oxygen, therefore I am super strong. It's like, atmosphere makes me strong.
Sun. I feed off the sunlight. Like,
and then he's too overpowered. That's his problem.
Yeah, because
he's got good villains though.
Okay, Lex Luthor, Doomsday, and Doomsday's only cool because he's big and cool. Brainiac, I can see. Black Adam, Shazam. Shazam's so much cooler because he's very similar to Superman, except he's a kid. Like, that is so much more interesting.
Cool as shit.
Yeah, so Superman's just so overpowered.
One thing that I think would be kind of cool with the Superman movie is, like, I don't know, to be perfectly fair, I haven't seen a whole lot of Superman. Like, I haven't consumed a whole lot of Superman content. So if there is a movie like this, then I regress. But like a Superman movie where it focuses
Zod comes
more
to
on
Earth
like
and he's challenged his morals, and it's directed by Zack Snyder. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Where it like
you can't see
focuses
the movie because it's too dark.
Where it focuses more on like the duality of like almost kind of like The Boys, where like it's like focuses at him being a superhero, but then also like Starlight, like trying to live like a normal life, more of like a drama type movie. You know, I think that would be pretty good. But
yeah, it's called Smallville.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is. Yeah,
it was a series that ran for like 10 seasons on CW. It's literally that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people do really like that. I've never seen a fucking
sucks.
Really?
Oh my god! There's this one clip of him and the guy who ends up like becoming the Flash, and it shows them like running side by side, and it is like the homoerotic energy that is coming from that scene is the funniest shit because it's very unintentional, and that's what makes it so fucking funny. Oh my god!
Yeah,
but.
I think you nailed it, Feder. The only way to make Superman's cool is to make him Homelander.
Yeah. Make him a fucking douchebag.
Yeah. No kidding. That's what made me think about this. I'm like, the only way Superman's cool is if he's Homelander.
It's like that one movie that just came. It's supposed to be like a horror movie where it was like if Superman turned bad, something like.
I think it was also, who was that directed by? It wasn't Zack. I thought it was Zack Snyder. I know what you're talking about. It was a horror movie.
It's something light. I can't remember what it is. But
Bright Light.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's an interesting idea. I don't know how well it was done. I've never actually seen that movie, but
Yeah, I haven't either.
I've heard just
Looked
kind of
interesting.
meh things. Yeah, right.
Yeah. But my bottom three got Deadpool. I also had an honorable mention of Vibe.
Oh,
Vibe.
wait, is that one of those new ones that they tried to come out with?
Nope. He's in The Flash too. He's the guy who does like the head thing.
Oh, that's right.
He stinks.
Oh, Vibe sucks.
Vibe
I
sucks.
hate that kid.
Yeah, I hate Vibe.
My God. That is one of the most annoying characters. Fuck that show. Fuck the CW.
There were so many
Green
from the
Arrow.
CW. I was just gonna load up on CW.
Supergirl, you can put her on here.
Oh yeah, and Brainiac's in that
He
too.
stinks.
But yeah, honorable mention Vibe. But my bottom three: Deadpool, Elongated Man, and Superman. Oh, what a great list!
Oh, well, I was just say before. I don't know if we're. It sounds like we're probably wrapping up. So in the X-Men movies, the newer ones, they're like Magneto's kid, who like basically is X-Men's version of the Flash. He just runs super fucking fast.
Yeah, Quicksilver.
Quicksilver, yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if he hasn't a whole lot, like you haven't really gotten to know him too much as a character in any of the X-Men movies.
He's in the Avengers too.
But his scenes in the X-Men movies are always the coolest fucking scenes. Yeah.
They are the best, even for the worst X-Men movies. They're always the best scenes. They're the same thing every time, but I love it.
They're the same thing every single time. But they play awesome.
Yep. So slow scene with a banger in the background.
Yeah.
It is great. I love it.
Yes.
But yeah, that does it from us, the most knowledgeable comic book people on the internet.
Your go-to source.
Movie critic Doc.
Let us know what comic book heroes we forgot. We did. I can't believe none of us brought up like Iron Man or Captain America, but whatever. It is what it
I was about to
is.
say they're too played, but I put Batman on my list, so who the hell am I to talk?
And Garfield.
Okay, the greatest.
Everybody knows Garfield.
But hey, thank you for listening. Make sure to subscribe and follow us on for audio on Apple Podcast, SoundCloud, and Spotify, and video on YouTube. And follow us at the Farmcast Pod on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
TikTok.
Boom. We're out of here. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Farmcast Pod. We'll catch you later. Bye.